Police and other state security agents have been put on high alert across Zimbabwe ahead of the expected opposition Citizens Coalition for Change protests against President Emerson Mnangagwa's election victory in August last year. Hello viewers, hello listeners, hello everyone. Thank you once again for joining me on DMAPS TV. Please don't forget to subscribe if you are coming for the first time. If you are regular, just do the usual. Please like and comment and also share our video so that you won't miss any of the videos that we do, because what we do is we give you current affairs in real time. So yes, senior officers at provincial and district levels have been placed on standby to swiftly react to attempts by the opposition to conduct street protests, Police Insight told this publication. Even the National Police spokesperson, Assistant Commissioner Paul Nyati, told Newsday in an interview that the police would descend on organization of unsanctioned gatherings. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have seen this warning, this caution by the police. They are saying if anyone engages in any form of protest, they will descend on them heavily. Ladies and gentlemen, we know that the CCC is led by Advocate Nelson Chamisa is still adamant. They are still refusing to accept that Mnangagwa indeed won the 23 to 24 August election that happened last year. Of course, now they are saying that all channels have worked. They tried domestic remedies, they tried international remedies, and they think that all those channels are slow in achieving what they want, and now they want to engage in demonstrating. So National Police spokesperson Assistant Commissioner Paul Nyati said if anyone wants to do any form of gathering, they should comply with the law of the country. The law is very clear. If anyone wants to do any form of gathering in this country, they must ensure that they comply with the provisions of the law, warning individuals or groups against using social media to make threats of violence. Anyone who issues threats, that is any form of threats, whether through social media or physically, the police will ensure that the law is maintained in the country. Of course, this is directed to those who use their social media handles to mobilize the people to protest. Of course, this is what we saw when Jacob Ngarivume was arrested, but later on released on after the court concluded that he had no offense. So we have a constitutional mandate to maintain law and order in the country. If the police assess the situation and feel that there are certain issues that the public should be alerted on, the police will do so. In a statement on Tuesday this week, police described the political situation in the country as peaceful and conducive for all socio-economic activities to take place, but warned malcontents who were inciting public violence on social media. So this is how it is now. Each and every day we hear these reports. We hear reports to say police have warned anyone or any people who want to protest. Police have done this, the government has done this, and we just hear I can't say they are threats from the government, because the government does not threaten anyone, but I would rather say they are warnings from the government to stop people, which means their sources within the CCC are also telling them that the protests are looming. So they are saying that they are aware of those who are pushing for these protests. Police are aware of efforts by certain individuals and groups to engage in nefarious social and economic destabilizing activities through unsanctioned gatherings, economic sabotage, and sending alarming messages to the public through social media and some activists. So this is what is happening, ladies and gentlemen. And Nyati went on to say that, may I therefore reiterate and assure Zimbabweans that the Zimbabwe Republic Police is ready to deal with any malcontent and unruly elements bent on causing chaos, disorder, and despondency among Zimbabweans in the year 2024. So this is actually a warning to say anyone who wants to engage in any form of protest must be warned that they will be dealt with, and dealt with swiftly. So what are other people, other organizations, other like-minded individuals, what are they saying with regards to this protest? The Zimbabwe Human Rights NGO Forum Executive Director Mr. Govt Mandile said the police threats were unnecessary. So yes, Mr. Ubet is categorized them as threats actually, and he said those threats whatsoever are unnecessary. Yes, they are unnecessary according to Mr. Ubet. He says that as it is at the moment, certainly people seem to be enjoying themselves coming from Christmas, the festive season, and they are busy preparing for back to work and school issues. But what we have to mention as the NGO forum is that the fact that the Constitution allows for the people to demonstrate, people have to comply with the law, the Maintenance of Peace and Order Act. So this is what he's saying. He's saying that, of course, yes, people may protest, but now they are still seized with the festives, and they are still going on with preparing for back to school. So probably people do not have the time to even think or even to bother anyone with protests. But what he is actually saying is that maybe in the aftermath, when people think of protesting, they are still allowed by the Constitution, and they just have to adhere to the Maintenance of Peace and Order Act. So police have since last year blocked several CCC gatherings, citing failure by the opposition party to adhere to these MOPA provisions. Police should be patient and wait clearly for people to come in and the necessary obligations for demonstrations. And it is our hope that once such obligations are made, police will react favorably by granting permission for such demonstrations. So Mr. Madile goes on further to say people must indeed apply for these demonstrations, even though we know for a fact that last year during the campaigns, during the build-up to the 2023 elections, CCC complained of having their gatherings banned. But Mandide said people must just follow the law and do as such. CCC has accused the ZANU-PF-led government of violating the public's constitutional rights by banning political gatherings. The CCC spokesperson Govt Siziwa told this publication in an interview yesterday that the party is planning to hold grassroots meetings across the country. We are rolling out our grassroots programs and statutory meetings of the movement where we want to craft our agenda for 2024 and beyond. The programs are starting this week. We are unstoppable. We are a constitutional democratic party. We have the full constitutional rights to gather. This is according to CCC. He is spokesperson by Ochalos Sisiwa, the deputy spokesperson. He is saying that they will continue engaging the citizens to make a way forward and to set an agenda for 2024. He says the programs are starting this week. We are unstoppable. We are a constitutional democratic party. We have the full constitutional rights to gather. Political analyst Rejoice Mbenya described the police's warning to the opposition as intimidation. It's not surprising that the police can issue such a statement, especially after the gathering at the HICC by Winky D, who have been regarded as an opposition figure. Mbenya said, if they really are acting on constitutionalism, did we see anyone who was arrested when Mnangagwa took over power in a coup in November 2017? This is a soft target on an armed and a weak civilian. It's a preemptive strike on the party of the police. So Ms. Mbenya is saying that the police just want to target. The police is just inciting fear in the same people that it is supposed to be protecting. They just want to cause some level of despondency by seeming as if gathering or demonstrations are prohibited, yet in actual fact the constitutional law of the country allows for such gatherings. So Ms. Mbenya is saying that if they indeed are acting in protecting the constitution, they must indeed do so in an unbiased and unfair manner. So ladies and gentlemen, we just wait to see whether or not the people of Zimbabwe will just sit around and wait and see what the police will do, or will the police squat any demonstration, or will there ever be any demonstration in Zimbabwe? Nelson Chamisa, you've maintained a stance of peace and using the Bible to remove ZANU-PF. So the Bible does not in itself involve you having to engage in demonstration. So you change stance this 2024 and use some level of force and action against ZANU-PF. Anokuoneka ine mfaro ndini wenyu Honorable Madiva.